fox just was spotted running through here, and that hen right there had 5 baby chicks, and we can't find any of them. Every chicken I got is tore all to pieces. It's pretty odd for a fox to be so brazen as to come right in on us right here. I know they're having their babies right now. They probably feeding babies. But my goodness, there's rabbits everywhere they could be getting. And I'm starting to be just a little upset with it. And if he knows, you know, he can come in here and get him an easy meal every once in a while, he'll be back. So, I don't know. I let 2 foxes go back in fox season. I mean, no. I let 2 foxes go back in when I was trapping coyotes. Because I kind of like foxes, but if he continues this evil way of living, he may have to pay for it. Don't know. Don't know. Right there is the track of that dude. Come right through here. Right there's one of his tracks. He was heading out quick.
2 hours later.
Well, what do you know? All 5 chicks are still alive. The fox did not get one of them. So what I was told was that they checked the hen and she had a little bit of blood on her back, and so either the fox grabbed her for a while, or we don't know what happened, but the chicks were hiding. We did not know where they were. She went back down to the barn and came back with them. So evidently she told them to go hide. She either chased that fox away from her chicks, because she's very aggressive. She'll hurt you if you mess with the chicks. So she either chased that fox away, or it grabbed her as she was attacking it. It grabbed her and carried her for a ways. But she got away from it, and the fox, I guess, was nervous about being this close to the house and let her go. But I am so tickled to still have our chicks. These are actually Buff Orpington chicks. We put the eggs from our other laying hens under this hen. Buff Orpingtons don't do a great job of sitting on eggs and brooding. These game hens are amazing at their ability to be broody and to really protect their chicks. So it's a way that we can hatch out good laying hens without actually having to have an incubator or buy chicks from the store. So that's exciting. We're awful tickled to have them. Caleb, what do you think about having chicks still alive? Does it make you happy?
Yeah.
It's sad when they get killed, ain't it? That old fox thought he was gonna get him a free meal, didn't he? He needs to get out there and eat rabbits in the wild. He's a wild animal. He needs to eat wild game. He don't need to be eating our chickens. What do you think about that? Let's look here under this cedar tree. There's the big old rooster, a young rooster, and a couple of hens, 3 hens actually. One of them is a Buff Orpington hen that was actually hatched. 2 of them are Buff Orpington hens, but one of them is an older hen that she was actually hatched here. The younger one, the younger Buff Orpington chick, was hatched by a different hen. But they roost right here in this tree, right at the edge of the house here. And nothing gets them here. So, other than being awakened in the morning early by roosters crowing, there's no disadvantage to it. Nice place to take your chicks to keep them safe, honey. You're a good one. You're a good one. Yes, you are. Thanks for what you're doing. Do a better job than we could do, that's for sure. He just come right to you. Well, this little chick is an orphan because a fox got its mama, we think. We're not 100% sure what got its mama. Something did. So the chicken that I showed you earlier that had 5 babies gladly accepted one of the orphans, but this one it will not accept, and it pecks it on the head and tries to chase it off. So it has accepted Mary as its mother. So it comes to Mary. It will not allow us to keep it in the house in a box. It wants to be out here. So out here it stays, and strangely enough, it has survived so far. We hope the fox don't come back and get it. But Mary feeds it out of her hand, and so it survives. And none of our chickens have names, but this one I have dubbed with the name Bartholomew. I don't know if it's a male or female. I've never learned how to sex the chickens. But be it male or female, Bartholomew it is. So the other hen that has the little babies, I just saw her a minute ago with the others, but where in the world did she get to? She was just right here. Ah, there she is. She's got 6 with her now. She had 5. Now she's got 6, and I don't know if she took the other one in because it was colored exactly like hers. The one that accepted Mary as mother is a little different in coloration. But she's got them in here eating them around in the tomatoes. They don't seem to be bothering our crops at all. The chickens have done very little damage to us, but she's a good mama. Hopefully the fox won't find her. So she had 5, now she's got 6. I am on my way right now to set up a trail camera over by the fox dens. So let's go set up a camera by the fox dens. We're gonna see if we can't get some pictures. We have had so much rain that it's hard to get around the pond here. I kind of worked my way on top of some old brush that I cut down last year in order to keep my feet from getting wet. We got pretty good overflow running. I've got the overflow rip-wrapped with large rocks, but the water's deeper than that, so I have to just make my way around that way. Where the fox dens are, actually on my mother-in-law's property. I have to make my way around the edge of my property and around my neighbor's property and get over on my mother-in-law's property. My mother-in-law's property is actually on the land that I was raised by my parents. So I know it like the back of my hand. We have watched foxes raise babies there for years, 20 years, more than 20 years, since 1996. 23 years we have watched them raise babies on our property, so I know them well. We've lost a few chickens, a few ducks along the way, I'm gonna see if I can get some pictures of them with their babies, and possibly a picture of them feeding my chicken to their babies. You never know what you're gonna find. You never know. I have to go through a tight spot right here. This is a corner post. This particular neighbor says, keep away. So we don't go onto their property. We have nothing. We don't in any way violate their trust. But the neighbor that I just stepped over onto has given full permission to trespass and get around the neighbor that says don't trespass. No problem. So we're going on over, set this camera. It's good for me to walk. I work hard every day, but I don't do a lot of walking. It makes this old fat boy breathe hard. Watch out for spider webs. They don't feel good on a sweaty face. I'm whispering now because I'm getting close to the den. I discovered a brand new den they just dug out within the last few days or weeks. So I'm gonna set this over that one. I got another truck camera. I'm gonna set it over the older den. I'm going down a draw. Going down, down. Ooh, I spy something orange. Have you ever eaten chanterelle mushrooms? These babies are my favorite. Wow, look at that. Chanterelle. I love chanterelle mushrooms. Look at that. That is beautiful. Mmm. Mmm. Delicious. They taste a little better when they're cooked. Let me assure you, we will do a chanterelle video. It will be a family event. Many mushrooms will find their destiny in that video, I promise. Maybe that'll happen tomorrow, but for now, we're setting up cameras. Look at all these. A lot of delicious eating right there. I want you to look at the size of this oak tree. This is my buddy right here. Big boy, Big Bertha. It is so humid right now, it's unreal. We have had several inches of rain every day for the last, and every night for the last, I don't know how long. All right, I gotta find that new den. Yeah, we're entering the area. Used to be a goat pen. I built that fence for my sister's goats years ago. A tree recently uprooted on account of the heavy rain and wind. I see it. Brand brand spanking new den. For all I know, it might be a groundhog den, but if it is, he's living amongst foxes because there's foxholes all in here. So now the question is, where shall I place my camera? Okay, there's the den. And I found a clump of trees right there that I tied it's just a bunch of small trees. Put my camera to that, so we'll see how that works. I don't know how that's gonna work. You hear a lot of dogs in this video, and they are over there on my neighbors. They are overrun with dogs. But fortunately, they keep them pinned up so they don't come over and bother us. But I am wore out. I'm gonna go get me a drink at the house. I'm gonna keep you posted on the foxes, and if I get some pictures, you'll be the first one to see them. So you guys have a great day. I'm gonna get out of here.